Yo, what's happening? YouTube, this is your boy Detox Everything back with another video. So, had a very interesting weekend. Like when I say interesting weekend, I'm talking about crazy. So, I tell you, boy, I'm gonna write a book one day. I'm gonna write a book because I believe the stuff that occurs to me. It can't be that unique, but like I have like all these different unique things that happen to one individual is like it's insane. Like some of the stuff that happens, I'm supposed to get some of it, not all of it. Like not all of these things supposed to happen to me. But anyway, so I'm supposed to have went to Miami this weekend. Take my wife out for her birthday. Have a great time. Happy birthday to my wife. A little late happy birthday right now, just because when I'm doing this video. But anyway, I get a phone call Thursday morning, 7:12 a.m. It's my father. I'm up, but I don't answer the phone. It's his phone. Then a minute later, I get two more phone calls back to back. And I'm like, something ain't right. Let me now call back. Because my father, he's an elderly gentleman. He's in his 90s. So the phone call that I get, I call back. Uh, and this is, I'm going to say shout out to Officer Durr. I'm going to send a nice email out to the Florida Highway Patrol. But anyway, I get a phone call. He say, we found your father on the side of the road. I'm like, what? What you mean you find him on the side of the road? He said, yeah, he's right here at the Georgia borderline. He said he had a doctor's appointment in Tampa. And I'm like, well, what do you mean he's in Georgia? He lives here in Tampa. Like, what do you mean he's there? He's supposed to be here. Like, here, what are you talking about? He's like, and we found him on the side of the road out of gas. Told me he had a doctor's appointment at 11 o'clock. Like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So now I'm gonna be like I'm panicking, but I'm like, oh shit, like what the fuck I'm getting ready to do? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, what am I gonna do? He's 4 hours away from where I'm at. Like, well, about 3.5, but 4 hours. I was like, man, what am I getting ready to do? So I'm starting out trying to I'm calling his neighbor. I'm calling call my brother. He didn't answer. I called my other brothers. Nobody wasn't answering the phone up front, but I was able to finally get in contact with him. But it wouldn't make sense though. Fuck, 7 o'clock in the morning, everybody supposed to be fucking asleep or either at work or on their way to work. Well, it's Corona time, so bitches at home. But anyway, I say, so the officer like, yo, man, it looked like your father met his son because there's some damage on the side of the truck. Like his son, he like, I don't know what accident happened, but there's some type of damage on the side of the truck. I'm like, man, this is that tomfoolery. So anyway, so now he said, well, and then the officer said I would have taken him out. I just let him leave, like help him with some gas, but something didn't seem right. So I was like, I didn't feel confident or comfortable letting him ride, just take off. I said, okay, appreciate it. So he's like, so we're gonna have the ambulance come pick him up, take him to the hospital here in this area. Fine. So now I'm on the phone with OnStar. I'm trying to see if OnStar, because he got OnStar in the truck. Like, hey, OnStar, will you go pick up his truck and have it like towed back here? Like, what's the process? They told me if the without me being there and not knowing the exact damage of the car, they're unwilling to tow the car because it may void any particular types of insurance claims. And I'm like, man, just go get the damn car. Did they go get the car? No. So I call his insurance company. Hey, Progressive. And then no fault of theirs. They didn't do anything wrong. Hey, does he have any coverage to have his car picked up and towed back to Tampa? No. But we will go get it for him. I said, cool. How much that's going to be? $676.83. No. Don't go get it. Because I'm not paying that bill. Hold on. So now I'm like, okay, now I got to figure out how I'm going to get all the way there and get his truck back. So I'm going through this all day Thursday. Now everybody's calling me back. Text messages. I'm getting talk to his nurse. I had to talk to his nurse here who comes see him at his house. I'm talking to the nurses there. Now I got all my brothers calling me back. I got his neighbor calling me. I got my mama calling me. I got all these different people calling me. Like all day long Thursday, I'm on the phone trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So, but now he's in the hospital. Thursday, he tells the doctor at the because the doctor was like, well, I'm thinking about letting him go, and I'm like, hold on, I'm not big on doing testing on people. I'm not big on that at all. But he had just told the highway patrol officer he had an appointment in Tampa. He got to the hospital. He told him, like, no, I'm trying to see a doctor in Fort Myers. Like, what? Like, now hold on, don't no, hey, hold on, don't let this man drive. What's wrong with y'all? He's like, okay, so we're gonna hold him overnight. So, because he has some type of altered mental state. Of course, he's altered mental state. He's supposed to be here. He's 4 hours away. Like, there's no way he drove that many exits. And go. So, they done pumped him up with drugs, got him fluids up, talked to him on the phone. I said, man, what happened? And I don't know. It was like I was driving, and somebody helped change my tire in Gainesville. And I'm like, okay, but like I talked to your neighbor on the phone. She told me she saw your truck at home around 8 o'clock Wednesday night. So that means sometime after 8 o'clock Wednesday night, you decided, and you oh no, hold on. Here's the kick. He don't remember doing any of this. He remembers going to the flea market. He thought he went to the flea market Wednesday. He thought it was Thursday. He goes to the flea market. Flea market is closed. He says he goes to the dollar store or the Dollar Tree or whatever he went to, pick a couple things up, then he's headed home. He remember crossing like one of the highway, not the highway, like a particular street going to his house. And he said after that, I don't remember anything. And I'm like, okay. He was like, and I remember being at the dog track. I mean, not the dog track, but the flea market around 11 o'clock. So I go, so I'm like, well, your neighbor told me she saw your car home around 8 o'clock at night. Secondly, I checked the OnStar. I got an email saying your tire went flat at 3:26 a.m. So I got the message when your tire went flat. So you don't even know where your tire went flat at and how you even got to Gainesville. Now you stopped at a rest stop area off the interstate. So you was on the interstate for God knows how long before you made it to Gainesville. Well, I'm in Gainesville like 2 hours, so I don't know. But we don't even know what time he left his house. Like, I have no clue what time he left his house. He don't know what time he left his house. So, oh my gosh, this story is fucking ridiculous. So, anyway, so now we go pick. So now this is Friday now. So Friday, still trying to figure out, still making tons of phone calls. So Friday, again, when I talked to him, he's like, yeah, somebody helped me change my tire. I got back on the interstate and kept driving. But you kept driving the wrong direction. Like, you literally, like, it was an opportunity to turn around and go home. Like, come back. But you didn't even recognize you were driving the wrong direction. He continued to drive a truck until it ran out of gas. So, this is what he said. Like, I don't remember none of that. Like, only thing I remember, I hit something. And then somebody helped me change my tire. And then they took me to the hospital. Besides that, I don't remember anything else. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what to do with that, but okay. So now it's Saturday. Now Saturday, I have to go pick him up. So my daughter ride with me. She had some stuff to do at school in Gainesville. So Cool. You ride with me. You take this car. Go do what you need to do. I'm gonna take his truck. So I pick him up from the hospital. Now, first off, this I'm not gonna call it the name of this little hospital, but for you to enter the hospital, they were like swabbing bitches. They were like, "No, we got to see if you like work coronavirus testing people." Like, so you come here to visit? What you come here to do? Well, I'm coming to pick up. I don't need no swab. I'm good. I am totally a-okay. So no, I ain't letting you swab me or take. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but that test for the coronavirus, they like touch your brain. They use that little like scope with a Q-tip thing. They stick that be like that be go way up there. But anyway, so I'm like, no, I'm good. So I go get him out the room, bring his stuff out. They put him in the car. Now I'm on the way to go pick up his truck because they had to tow his truck off the interstate from the. So I'm going to the tow yard to go get his truck. So we're going. He says, "Man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to drive this truck back because it wouldn't stop." What you mean it wouldn't stop? He said, "Yeah, man, I put the car in park and it kept riding." He said, "Man, I even hit the emergency brake and it just kept going." And I'm like, "I'm not riding this truck if you say your truck did this stuff. I ain't here to die in your truck today. Is you crazy?" I'm like, "Yeah, boy. Even when I had the car in park and had the emergency brake down, the officer." I was still driving. The officer just walked up on me. And I'm like, no, the officer did not tell me that your car was still in motion. Like, he found you with the car still off to the side of the road with no gas in it. Sir, your car was not moving. So he was like, oh, well, I was hallucinating. I was hallucinating. Like, why you even tell me some ridiculous story? So I do that. So now we get his car. I had to stop and get a gas can, put gas in his car. I never know if you drove your car completely on empty. Right, there's not a spit of gas in there. When you go to put gas in there, you can hear that shit hit the bottom of the tank. I thought the gas was pouring out the bottom of the truck at first. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, okay. It just hitting the bottom of the tank. Okay. Because that was a new sensation, a new thought for me. But anyway, so that shit curves. I try to go by a tire place in this little city. I mean, I see there's one dude in the lobby waiting. There's 3 people in the Bay Area standing around. I mean, I said they were working. They were just standing around doing shit. So I go in and I'm like, hey man, I need a tire for this truck. Here's the tire I need. And like, cool. Yeah, I got one. Be 160. Okay, cool. So you can throw it on there? No. It'll be a 2-hour wait. So I look back this way, I'm like, there ain't nobody doing nothing. Like, you can roll that bitch in and put it on right now. They're like, no, it'll be a 2-hour wait. No, I'm not staying in this city for 2 hours and hope you finish before it's time to go. Before y'all close and you be like, nah, well, we ain't finished today and I'm stuck here. Now I have to drive this damn truck all the way back here on a spare tire. Thank God I made it home. Yeah, so man, just had a crazy weekend. That shit totally threw me off because on Thursday, your boy in school. I was supposed to have finish my test, my discussion post, all my shit. So that way, again, I thought I was going to Miami. I was like, yeah, me and my wife going to Miami, about to turn up. Turn up. Thought I was going to turn up, but nope. But anyway, me and my wife ended up doing a couple of things. Had a little fun. But that's a story for a different day. I just had to share that shit. That shit was crazy. Boy, so with all that being said, your boy got a new truck now. Because I ain't getting back this goddamn truck. I went by his house today. He say, how you like driving the truck? I said, I mean, I ain't really drove. I only drove it home and sat in my driveway. Like, I ain't put no tire nothing on. Oh, well, tell me how you like riding it. Okay. Like, you gonna bring it home? Oh, it's home all right. It's at his new home. It ain't come back. It nigga ain't give you these keys. Like man, if you'd had a full tank of gas, if you'd if you'd had a full tank of gas, no telling where he would have landed at. Oh, and that's crazy too. He was like, the car told him, "Hey man, you run out of gas. You need to pull over. You know, the next exit." This man kept driving. The car told him, "Hey, you need to pull over. You need to get some gas." And he kept driving. Do you understand me? He kept driving. Yo, man, I'm talking about. But yo, these last 4 days. See, Wednesday night going into Thursday, I slept like 4 hours. Thursday night going into Friday, got like another 4 hours. Last night to this morning, got about 3 hours of sleep. What tired? I ain't got no sleep. I ain't got 10 hours of sleep in the last 4 days. Ugh, rough out here in these streets. Yo, man, but peace and love, YouTube. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, the thumbs up is the like button. Haha. And and what else? Don't forget to subscribe. Check your boy out. Leave comments, feedback down below. Holler back.